You're crafting Duraluminum wrong, but don't worry, I've got your back. Hey Sandwalkers, I'm Marco, the Bob Ross of Dune Awakening, and today we're blasting through Tier 5 like a spice harvester in full throttle. Now if you like this sort of content for the casual, solo Dune Awakening adventurer, I've put hundreds of hours into the game, and I want to help you have fun and push forward. So please drop me a like, a comment, and a sub, and you'll hear about all the latest videos. Now today we're talking Duraluminum, the final alloy needed for the Haga Basin mid-game, and it's no ordinary metal. So what makes it so special? First up, jasmium crystals, that rare stuff that you can only get in the radiation zone of Sheol. Yeah, that's right, you're going to have to go into the glow. Now to survive it, you're going to need these minimum requirements: a radiation suit Mark IV, an industrial cut array Mark IV, and at a minimum, a scout ornithopter to get you in and out. But here's the catch. Radiation builds up over time, and if your bar fills up, you die, even if you're soaring in a thopter, and that can't end well. Here's the Duraluminum recipe breakdown. To craft it, you need 1 aluminum ingot, 4 jasmium crystals, and 500 milliliters of water. Seems simple, right? But here's where things get tricky. The common mistake number 1 is building in Sheol. You're tempted to build a base down there, right? Well, don't. Why? Because it's a dead zone. Resources are scarce, fuel is hard to come by, and water becomes a nightmare in Sheol. So unless you enjoy ferrying corpses for death stills, it's just not worth it. The smart move, you build a small, non-taxable outpost just outside the radiation zone. There are rock islands around the edge that are perfect for this. And here's the strategy. You build your main base out near the eastern shield wall. Loads of aluminum there, power, and ways to source your water. Use the outpost as a staging ground to store jasmium, mine safely, and launch out from there. Now the Buggy advantage is OP right now. The Buggy is your best friend down there. Here's why. Radiation builds up way slower when you're inside a Buggy. You can carry tons more ore, and jasmium is very heavy, and it harvests nearly 2 times as much jasmium per node compared to hand mining. So that's right, every single node you mine with the Buggy gets you roughly double the yield. So while everyone else is slogging through Sheol on foot, you're rolling deep and you're hauling big. And with the Assault Thopter's cargo upgrade, which is coming soon from 1,000 to 2,000 volume, this whole system gets even better. So the long-term strategy, eventually, you're going into the deep desert every week and pushing the endgame, so you're going to be ditching your Sheol outpost. But until then, it's efficient, it's pretty safe, and it's great practice for building smart, minimal outposts. So just to wrap up, you could stand in radioactive sludge to farm Duraluminum, or you could work smarter, not harder. Now, I'm Marco. Be safe out in the desert, be kind to one another, and always, always watch out for the worms.